So could you tell me about little bit, because you are very first time and we are meeting first time.
Yes, of course, I'm gonna talk about myself. So this is Sarvesh Kumar, and I am from Uttar Pradesh. And if I talk about my qualifications, so I have done my graduation, and after that I did law. So currently I'm preparing for government job. As well, I'm learning English language because of my communication skill. And if I talk about my hobbies, so my hobbies are listening to music, playing cricket, reading books. So these all are my hobbies. That's all about me. And if I talk about my journey, so I started 1 year ago English journey.
Wow, that's great. It sounds great. Your communication means your, I think your fluency is also good. You are talking in a very well manner because it's been a 1 year, and definitely it is no doubt that you must be do lots of work on your fluency. That's why you are able to speak like that. So, but this is a good thing. You are from and you are from UP. You told.
Uttar Pradesh. Yes, ma'am. I'm from Uttar Pradesh.
Okay. So, would you like to know me?
Please go on.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, definitely. So, my name is Khushbu Rana. I'm from Delhi. I born and raised here, and nowadays I'm learning this language. And I'm talking about my education. So, I have done post graduation. I did MBA from Human Resource Management. Uh, so, and I am fully homemaker nowadays. I'm simultaneously I'm running one YouTube channel also, and I'm giving tuition classes at my home. So yeah, that's all about me.
Great, nice to hear you. Okay, ma'am. So I'm gonna ask you a question. So if you don't mind, so please, what is your opinion about grammar? Grammar is necessary to learn English language?
Yeah, recently I had a conversation with one lady, and that time also she used to ask the same question from me. That in initial stage, is this necessary to work on a grammar portion? So, because you are doing a competitive examination, you are preparing for competitive examination. So, your case is quite different rather than the people who are learning language for a conversation. So, if you are in an initial stage and you are learning this language, so I don't think you have to focus or you have to focus on your grammar portion. No, after getting fluency, you must be focused on your grammar portion to make your accuracy to correct your accuracy. So that time it would be a really necessary, and it is necessary. But if you are starting your journey from scratch and you are in an initial stage, that time I don't think that you have to focus on your grammar portion a lot, because if in initial stage you are focusing a lot on a grammar portion, that time you will stuck and you will not get your fluency. You will stuck and your mind will stuck in rules and regulations like what should do or what not should do, because grammar has a lot syllabus and it is quite vast, and it is needed for a competitive examinations. But while you are learning any language, so I don't think in initial stage it is needed. Yeah, it is needed, but once you have to work on your means fluency, after that you can work on that.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. I agree with that. Whatever you mentioned about grammar, yeah, it is necessary, but you can start first. First, start, take a step, then try to speak, listen carefully. Then it will be better. It will be better for you to learn English language. And if I talk about me, so I also started my journey from scratch. I was lately zero, then you can say gradually when I learned little bit, then I started talking to people on Skype group, and I was very happy when I got a chance talking to people on Skype group 1 year ago.
Yeah, yes, yes, correct. And this is really privileged to have a kind of the platform nowadays. That's actually a reason they are nowadays. If people have courage and they really determine about to learn this language, they can easily learn, because there are many more applications available now, and you all are have means we all are using nowadays multimedia sets. So the life is quite comfortable and convenient to learn any skill. Okay, so I have also one question for you, and that is regarding your education, because you told me that you are preparing for a competitive examinations, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so which type of competitive examination you are preparing or doing?
Ma'am, if I talk about road, so when I came here in 3 years ago, so that time I was preparing for UPPCSJ. But 1 year ago, I quit my preparation due to my illness. I got a sick. Then I went at my home. Then they were scolding me a lot. What have you done? Just I got a sick. That's why they were scolding me a lot. And I spent my time more than 3 years there at my home. Then I came back again and I started learning English language 1 year ago as well. I started preparing for government job, like any type of exam. Just I want to get a job. That's it for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got it. I can resonate and I can understand what are you feeling nowadays, because if you are doing any competitive examination and if you are preparing for any government exam especially, so for cracking the government type of government examinations, we have to do a lots of study. We have to focus more. So my best wishes definitely for you. So you will do well in your future and further months, definitely. But because I can see there is a changes. Means I haven't talked before with you, but because you told that you started your journey since last year, or means it's been a 1 year, and now you are able to communicate with people. You are talking, and so that happens due to your determination. So you are really focused on your study and your learning language. So that's a reason. Okay. So do you have any questions you can ask?
Yes, just we can go little any tiny topic because we are here to learn in language, so we can describe little bit. If you don't mind, so you can describe little bit in a nutshell about time management. How do you manage your time?
The time management is according to the person, I think. If you are a jobber, that time your schedule could be a different rather than those people who are a homemaker and who are not working yet and who are studying, the students. So every person has their own time schedule. So they should manage their time schedule according to their time. Means their schedule. If they have to manage their time according to their situation. So if I'm taking my example, how I'm managing my time, so the schedule is really fixed for me. The every means the breakfast time is fixed, the lunch time is fixed, the dinner time is fixed, and in between, in afternoon, in a morning time, whenever I got time, so I am trying to making a content for my YouTube channel, and as well as at the evening time, I'm giving a tuition of our kids, and so the time is quite according to, we can manage according to your schedule or scenario, like what type of scenario you have or situations you have.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right, ma'am.
So how
Uh,
are you managing your time? Because now you are taking a video call and you are doing study also.
yes, ma'am. Just if I talk about, so I'm a owl light person, so I study at night time, and sometime I study. You can say someday you can say whenever I get free time. Story books. I have a lot of books. Just I purchase that time, and as well I listen a lot. I listen a lot conversation video because that time maybe I think you have heard those guys name like House Corner as well. English with the Hati ma'am. So that time they were uploading their video. So that time I used to watch a lot. I listened carefully their video, and you can say I learned the English language from YouTube. So the YouTube is a very beneficial for us to learn anything, earn anything, do anything, whatever you want. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Thought I got one call in between. Okay, continue please.
Yes, just I was telling you that it is very easy language, and if you really want to improve your communication skills, so you can start first take a step. Don't think about your mistake. If you speak broken English, so please start. Don't think about people because people they don't think about you. If you want to improve your communication skills, so first you have to take a step. You have to speak, you know and after, if you don't know how to make sentences, please you can learn a basic grammar because I know basic grammar. It is necessary to learn English language. If you know how to make sentences, then you can start, you can speak in front of anyone, you know No one can here to judge you that, oh my God, why are you speaking like this? No one, because they don't know how to speak. Because we are living where mostly people they know their mother tongue, but they don't know how to speak the English proper way. You know everything about your mother tongue. You know how to speak, but you don't know my mother tongue because my mother tongue is Hindi. So I know very well. I can speak. I can talk with anyone. If I talk about English language, so yes, mostly people they speak in English, Hindi, because they don't know how to speak. So that's why I don't talk with them who doesn't know how to speak in language. So it is a really good thing to learn English language. And if you know how to speak language, so definitely you can do something in your life. You can get a job. You can go outside. There you can get a job. Otherwise, if you want to improve your communication skill, so you can improve in English language. This is a good thing to talk people, interact people. You can interact easily. So just I'm trying to enhance my knowledge.
Yeah, I agree with you. Whatever you said, that is really appropriate. Means if you are starting your journey and you don't have an idea about grammar, so that time you can learn little bit of basic grammar for
Hmm.
having a conversation and for communication. Otherwise, if you are because if you are educated, definitely you had a one subject that is English, and you had definitely had a knowledge little bit about a grammar portion also. That time you should start or you have to start your journey by listening thing and by talking thing. If initially stage you are speaking in a broken English, that time also it is okay. No need to think about lots and no need to think about your accuracy. That's why I told you initially also, once you got fluency, after that you should work on your accuracy too. Because if you are getting fluency and your accuracy is not good or perfect, so it would be not good. But if you are in an initial stage, you are learning this language, that time you can start. If initial time, so while you are talking with people, so Simon means gradually your mind will ready to speak in this language, and you
Hmm.
are not feeling tongue tied while you are speaking or while you are practicing daily, and you have to maintain your consistency at least in a speaking, because our mind already has been trained since our early or childhood days. So that's why it is quite not easy for mind also. While the mind will ready to speak in this language, so automatically you will get fluency. And your tongue, our tongue is also not twisting in a very right and good manner while we are, because we don't have idea how can we pronounce the proper word in English. So it is actually new for us. So we have to start and we have to work on our pronunciation. We have to listen a
Yes.
native speakers or good speakers actually. If you are an initial stage, so definitely you can choose you can listen a conversation video, because you started your journey from listening a conversational video. It would be a good to getting the language learning. So simultaneously and gradually and eventually you will adapt or you will get your goal. There are many more examples. And you recently have given an example. There are many more YouTubers nowadays. They are doing a good or great job. And if you have a net connection, you must be utilize it. If you are a means student, if you are a homemaker, if you are a jobber, if you are in a business, that time. Nowadays, the English is a really indispensable. We all aware about that. If you are educated, you are postgraduate, you are graduate, you are plus two. That time, if you are not aware to speak in this language, that time you are in under the pressure and you are thinking, what should I do? Because I don't have an idea that how can I communicate in front of people in this language. So this is actually a global language. So if you have a courage, you have a determination to learn, definitely you can learn. Otherwise, everything is tough.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Everything nowadays is because of technology or social media. And from YouTube, from Instagram, you can earn, you can get everything from there because mostly
Right.
uh, teenager adults they are doing great and they are showing their skill, talent, whatever you have talent. It doesn't matter you don't know how to speak language. No, I want to speak language, then I will upload my. What is this? This is nonsense thing. Don't do like this. If you know how to speak little bit, If it doesn't know, if you don't know how to speak, let it be. You know how to communicate people in Hindi language, your mother tongue. You know how to communicate. Please go on and try to upload your video. Maybe not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Definitely you will get viral. Definitely people they like you. If you have no, I'm talking about if you have good communication skill or you have good talent, any type you are a artist or you are a good teacher, and we are learning English language. Why? Just because of our
Mhm.
uh, maybe this is the same thing.
No, actually, I agree with you. If the talent has no language, it could be anything. The talent could be anything. Is if you're not good at English, it could be possible you are good at Hindi, which is your mother tongue. There are many more people who are from certain part of the India. They are learning Hindi also. Association with many more people who are from a certain part of the India because the Hindi is not their mother tongue. So they want to learn this language also. So if you are good at a Hindi, that time you can work on your Hindi language also. There is one friend of mine, she is giving tuition. Now she is from North India, but she is settling in Hyderabad, the southern part of the India. So she is teaching over there Hindi language. So what she is doing? She is utilizing her talent, whatever talent she has. So the I totally agree with you that if you have any talent, you you have to polish that. You must be polish that skill. So the because talent has no language. There are many more people who are good at painting. There are many more people who are good at cooking, stitching. Recently, the one girl who got viral and she made her name and fame. She is, I think, Muzaffarnagar or Saharanpur, I think, and she become more famous on a social media. And what she has done, she started her journey on a social media through the stitching things. She has been
Yes,
good
yes, I
since her childhood days in stitching things. I think
yes.
her name was what was her name? I forgot.
Uh,
So
I
that's why I
don't.
told you the yeah
Yes,
talent
yes.
has no language actually. Talent has no language. Okay. So finally, I got one another question for you also because you told me the initial stage you read a lot. You have read, correct? So, what type of books you are reading and you have read?
Okay, so if you
You
don't mind,
read what
so
type of book?
can I can I show you?
Yeah, definitely. It would be a good for
Ah,
viewer.
yes, yes, like this book, moral story.
Moral story, and it has written by the print is Blur.
Right now, you are about to say?
Okay. No, 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 no. Could you tell me the name? Yeah, the print version is
No,
quite
this is
blur.
a kid story, moral story. So I'm unable to see your lekhak name,
Who is the
writer name.
writer?
Yes. No, no. Here is no writer.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Just I used to read earlier days when I started, initial days. I used to
So could
read
you
a
tell me
lot.
a publisher name? Could you tell me a publisher name? Publisher name. It has must be mentioned over there on book.
No, ma'am, no, no. Just this is a moral story book, so you can purchase, you can get easily anywhere in your
Mhm.
near
Okay,
market.
okay, okay. Got it,
Just you
got
can
it, got
check
it.
in.
Okay, moral stories for kids.
Yes, moral story for
Okay,
kids.
fine.
So just I used to read a lot, and I
Correct,
used
correct.
to yes. So this is a good books, and if anyone wants to improve their communication skills, definitely they can purchase this book, and definitely they can improve. Not like me, better than me, because I was not consistency, and so that's why I was preparing for government exam. So that's why without consistency, you can't improve your communication skills. So I was
But this
doing
is
both.
really commendable job. Why are you underestimate yourself? Because you are good at this language, even though it's been only a 1 year and you got your fluency. And even though you have another work also, you are doing preparation for a competitive examination. You want to get a job. You want to secure a position in a government examination. So you don't have a sufficient time to work on your fluency definitely, but your fluency is really perfect.
Yes, ma'am, but my whole syllabus in Hindi, so that's why it is little bit difficult to learn to talk people. And
Even though you are,
my mostly friend, they
you may,
are.
yeah, please continue.
I wanted to tell you that my all friends they speak Hindi language. They don't want to talk to me in English language. So I talk to them sometime, in Hindi language. And my family members they don't know how to speak in language. So I have to talk to them in Hindi language. So that is little bit difficult to manage my communication skill. Because without talking and without speaking, without doing things, you can't improve. You can't be perfect person. So just I want to be perfect, so I have to do a lot of work as well. I have to sacrifice my enjoyable things.
Agree, agree. If you are determined and you are a student life especially and you are preparing for anything, any competitive exam especially, so you have to do or you have to make your school schedule. You have to give a lots of the time and of course you as a students and right now in this age there are people who wants to enjoy their life, not they don't want to do a more study, and because you are focusing on your language and your study pattern, that's why you are doing, and definitely you will adapt and you will get your goal soon. The because hard work will pay well always.
Yes, ma'am, I agree with that 100% because the as you so shall you reap. This is my quote. And without doing
Correct.
hard work, nothing is easy. And if you have hard work,
Mm,
so definitely everything is easy for you. Effortlessly, you can achieve
correct.
your goal. And here is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
huge amount of things. Earlier days we were not getting like this type of things like YouTube and Instagram. But nowadays we have technology, good technology. Here is a huge amount of AI, ChatGPT. You can go and ask him or her anything. Even though you are a student or a citizen, people doesn't matter. Matter is that how much curiosity you have to learn to get things to earn money from anywhere. If you have, so definitely nowadays you are a good person and definitely you can achieve.
agree, agree. I resonate. Okay, so Sabir, it's been already a time, so we can communicate
Please.
again. And